Here in MASA, we also have online teaching. Okay. We prepare early childhood educators to teach children early science and technology, music and movement, classroom behavior, and child growth development. The way we teach here in MASA is through cooperative learning, instructional scaffolding, brain breaks, differentiated instruction, and inclusive education. Now let me pass the mic to my colleagues here. She will share with us how diploma in teaching English as second language.
Okay, so let's start now. For today, I will be talking about the paradigm shift, especially now that we are in the midst of a pandemic. When COVID-19 forced a lockdown in the entire country in March 2020, we, the educators and students, were forced to turn to our laptops, computers, tabs, iPads, and handphones. And then it was not a very good thing because everything happened in a very abrupt manner. We were strong-armed to replace the thoughts of ever seeing rows of happy, cheerful students in a mass lecture to witnessing black muted screens. It was indeed a difficult transition period in the education system, but it was always doable. All of us made it happen. We tested and adopted every app that promised a much effective meeting session with the students. This is the new normal. In my own words, the new normal in education requires us to unlearn conventional teaching and learning approaches and learn tips and tricks to master meaningful online sessions for effective delivery of instructions. Personally, as an educator, I believe that teaching is one of the most rewarding jobs in the world. A teacher can make a difference in a child's life, especially language teachers, as language is able to shape the way one thinks, as stated by Benjamin Lee Wolf. Today, everyone recognizes the importance of learning the English language. It is crucial as it serves as a communication tool. The ability to speak and write English properly allows people to advantage in the professional world. Being able to speak English also widens one's horizon in communicating globally. English is the language of science, aviation, computers, business, diplomacy, and tourism. That is why we at MASA University believe that you are in for a great prospect if you decide to take up a course of teaching English as a second language here. MASA's Diploma in Education Tester provides you with the knowledge and the skills to be an effective ESL teacher. Moving forward, with the new normal, the TESOL program at MASA approaches learning beyond classroom walls. Our lecturers conduct lessons by placing great emphasis on experiential learning and striving to make a meaningful impact through genuine learning by doing. Experiential learning is completely different from rote learning. It's a process of learning through experience as it is specifically designed to strengthen the hands-on technique that we have in the curriculum. Take a look at our lab. This is our micro-teaching. This is actually an early childhood education simulation lab. Okay, so those students who take up the TESOL program at MASA has the opportunity to delve the environment in the classroom. As you can see, this lab was built to prepare the students for real-life situations. The students graduating from our TESOL program will have an outlook on what to expect in a classroom. Unlike the previous times they were in schools, they will be operating as a frontliner in a much superior position as they will be teaching, right? Not only that, we at MASA practice instructional scaffolding in our classroom sessions, whereby the teachers support students by systematically building on their experiences and knowledge as they are learning new skills. Learning strategies of the 21st century, such as blended learning and flipped classrooms, are implemented in our learning and teaching plan. Our TESOL program is a specialized program designed to incorporate differentiated teaching approaches. Whatever that has occurred throughout this year has left everyone speechless. The pandemic has caught everyone off guard. Teachers were given instructions to shift their physical classrooms online. The only mode of learning known currently is remote learning. It is the only means of education left for us. The education system around the world, including Malaysia, is currently undergoing a paradigm shift, as I've mentioned earlier. A number of educators and students are having a tough time transitioning to the new normal. The educators and students were not trained to fully utilize the online experience. That is why it is important for you to join us at MASA, because we train the students to be holistic teachers. How do we do that? We teach them to recreate the English language classroom by providing them sufficient resources online. Besides that, our TESOL program is flexible as it encompasses individualized attention and mentoring in the form of pastoral care. We at MASA believe in personal development at interpersonal and intrapersonal level. Student engagement activities are conducted on a weekly basis to build rapport and promote positive youth development. These activities ensure a safe, positive, and conducive climate, and also culture in the classrooms. Engaged students are more likely to perform better in standardized tests, and they are less likely to drop out of school. Okay, so that is all from the education part.
Okay, just let me share something. These are the example of our students' handcraft. The student really made it during practical. So we also have a stimulation lab at MASA for early childhood education program, and we also have a micro teaching lab for the TESOL program. So I would like to say sorry. Previously, we have the technical issues. I think that is it. Do you have anything else to say?
I would like to add on about the micro teaching lab before we end it. Okay, so we have early childhood education simulation lab and we have micro teaching labs, right? So these labs are actually specifically designed for the students to actually, to train before they can go into the real life situations. Like for example, micro teaching lab is also for students to practice being in a classroom. It's just like early childhood education. So I believe that is really important, right?
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you everyone.